Hey guys, so I thought I'd give you a little update on the CB400F. As you can see, she's looking a little sorry for herself. So let me just give you a heads up of what I've been doing over the past few weeks. So as you can see, I've got a makeshift seat pan in currently. This is just so I can install the sort of the rectifier and place the rectifier, and also the M unit will be going in here also. So this is just temporary until I get the welder back from a friend of mine, and then I can put the seat pan in properly. So chain has gone in, just waiting for a chain tool again, back off my friend because he's borrowed it, so I'm waiting for that to come back. As soon as that comes back, we can snip the chain back on and then realign the wheel. Put some pods on, installed some pods. The bike is actually running really well, surprisingly, but it just bogs down at the top of the throttle. So I'm just waiting for the new jets to arrive. Once the jets have arrived, I can rejet the carbs and see how she runs after that, and obviously recalibrate the carbs as well. So I've also stuck some coils in, put some new coils in, pretty easy to install, just removing the old ones and then just rewiring them. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Same with the plugs are very easy, and the leads and stuff like that. So up top, we have a few purchases from Dime City Cycles. So you've got the master control for the headlights, indicators, new headlight, that's also arrived. Looks pretty sad when it does that, but it's fine. Speedometer, again from Dime City Cycles. Master cylinder, that's also arrived, which I've installed. I'm just waiting on the single brake hose going from the master cylinder all the way down to the caliper here. So once that arrives, I'll get that installed, and I'll also get some fluid in the hose. Throttle cable and the throttle unit also arrived from Dime City Cycles. So I've had that installed, so that's all working really well. What else we got? Yeah, pretty much all the wiring that you see here is ready to go. I'm going to be using the M button from the M unit, so that means just literally wiring all these wires into one sort of single sort of bullet unit, and then that bullet unit will then sit on top of the inside of the headlight, and then that will just run one single wire through the frame here, down here, and then into the M unit. So the M unit will obviously be put here just temporarily until we get that seat pan in. Okay, so let's turn our attention to sort of the wiring. So in regards to the M unit, I'm just trying to sort of get together all of the stuff, so i.e. the ignition, the brake lights, the indicators, and all the rest of the stuff that sort of goes with it. But I am going to take from the bike probably the ignition cables here and use them. I'm probably also going to use, I'm going to have to use the rectifier, because you have to use a rectifier with the M unit, so that will be powered. So what I've read online and researched is from the rectifier here, there's a power cable, which is this one here, which will go into the M unit, and then obviously you've got your ground as well, which is just here, and then this runs off to the other part of the bike, which is I think it's the alternator. I could be right, I could be wrong, I can't remember. Anyway, so they're the parts that you have to keep when you strip the wiring off your bike. And then obviously you've got your parts that go to your starter motor and all the rest of it. And then you've got stuff like, excuse me, get this off. Oil pressure lights, so you've got your oil light, and then you've got your neutral light here for neutral light for your clutch and stuff like that. So that will also be wired up separately. But in regards to the M unit, I think it is just a case of having your rectifier and your starter solenoid on the bike, which is also here. So that will also go into the M unit, but I'm going to be running a single fused cable coming from the M unit, coming from the battery, sorry. So it will have red cable, then it will have a fuse, and then that will be running straight to the M unit here. So yeah, oh yeah, and I forgot to say, I got these bars from Builtwell as well. Awesome bars, 22 mil. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we are at the moment with that. I'll keep you updated.